Good morning, everyone. It's Wednesday the 31st. It's Halloween. It's the middle of the week, and I couldn't be happier. I love the middle of the week. I love the end of the week too. I was not a fan of the beginning. So I'm just doing your What's Cracking for Wednesday. I feel good today. I have a really good feeling. So I want to say thank you to everyone. I've just been sitting in bed reading all your comments, which are pretty awesome. Hello, Belfast. I have people talking to me from all over the world, and it still blows me out. But anyway, let's see what's cracking for today. I still maintain if my readings don't resonate, please move on. Okay, who needs drugs, hey? Who needs drugs when you have tarot readings? Okay, strength. How beautiful, because I just feel like this morning. I feel really in charge of myself this morning. So I'm sure the energies around the world are the same. We're going through a transition. We've been working on ourselves. We're throwing out that no longer serves us. We're learning that perhaps other people don't love us the way we love them, and we're moving them out of our lives too. So there's a lot of things going on for us at the moment, but the card of strength is a beautiful card because it talks about us taming our demons. And you know, I know that around the world, you know, the comments from everybody sort of signify that many of us are on a very similar journey, if not something almost the same. I don't know why. It sort of fascinates me a lot that, you know, many of us are dealing with karmic relationships, soulmates, twin flames. There's a lot of that happening at the moment, and I do understand from what Spirit tells me that this is a time of bringing people together, because the concept of being with someone that you're so aligned with pushes you both so far into the world that you can achieve things, greater things together than you can apart. And the journey of the twin flame is such an important one, because you have this good work you need to do for spirit. So I know a lot of people are going through separations where they're having trouble understanding why they have to endure the pain to be able to be back with someone they love and care for so greatly. Because the pain is bringing in healing, and the healing is helping us to understand what ego is and how ego stops us from having what we truly want, because we're so busy normalizing things and expecting things to be a certain way because we've been taught that's the way to be. But taming of that lion in the strength card talks about taming that dark side, taming that ego. Okay, so wishes coming true. So I have the Nine of Cups here. So the first card out is, you know, something you've wished for is coming your way. So please don't give up hope. It is on its way. It may take a while. It depends on the healing process, who's healing, etc. And for some of us, that healing takes a very long time. I mean, it's taken most of my life to understand this journey. So I hope you don't have to wait that long. I hope you're a bit smarter than me. Okay, now we have we have two major arcanas out of 3 cards here. So we have the Empress here. And I don't know about you guys, but like I said, today I'm feeling really positive and really fulfilled by what's been going on. I think that something feels like it's happening today. So hopefully you're feeling that way. Now the Empress talks about sitting in your own space, about birthing something new, and awaiting, being patient, waiting for divine timing. So in terms of something like a pregnancy, you know, waiting for the time to be fertile, to fall pregnant, and then, you know, awaiting time till the baby's born. This is the Empress. She's waiting for the right time. She comes forth, she births something really amazing and magnificent, and that's what's happening here with the wish card. Oh, I love this. I had a feeling we were going to get a reading like this morning. Ace of Cups, people. For some of you, waiting for love to return, waiting for a birth of a baby, waiting to conceive. The Ace of Cups talks about, you know, a brand new start in love. And I feel like for a lot of you, this is what you've been waiting for. Okay, now the Seven of Cups comes in next. So there is confusion here. Here we talk illusion, delusion, confusion with this card. It's a card of, you know, having often lots of choices and not being able to understand which way to go. So there could be a little bit of a feeling of that at the moment. But somebody's coming in to make you an offer. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or someone with that predominantly in their charts. But this is a very slow-moving night, so you may have been waiting a while. I know somebody said to me with a reading last night that they'd been waiting for a few months. You know, some of us have waited for years and know that this is supposed to happen, and it's the grand order of things, and you have to be patient. You can't fight it. You can't push it. You just have to wait for it to happen. If you know you're meant to be with someone, if you love someone and you're waiting for them to wake up and understand that this is how it's supposed to be, you'll wait. You go about your life. You still go about doing things. You still, you know, you don't hold back. You just carry on. But you know deep in your heart, if you're meant to be with someone, they will return to you. Okay, and then you have the Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands talks about defending, becoming defensive. I feel like this offer may have been some time in coming in. Maybe you're feeling like it's not real. You're not really sure whether it's the right way to go or not. But there's definitely this feeling of being defensive here. And that's sort of understandable too, because if you've waited a really long time, when something's finally put in front of you, you may not believe or trust where it's coming from. So that's what the Seven of Wands talks about. And then I have the Seven of Swords here. So a couple of sevens in a row. We actually have 3 sevens in this reading. So the Seven of Swords talks about, sometimes about trickery and deceit. But in my experience, as much as the cards are traditionally meant to be like that, I find this card often appears when someone's not telling the truth about something, yes. But it could be truth around the fact that someone's in love with you but hasn't disclosed that. So whatever secret someone's holding, I feel like this is what this card is talking about here, certainly in this reading, the way it's falling. I feel like this confusion may be for the person of the two that hasn't awoken. They're confused about how they feel and not really sure whether it's real or not in this illusion or delusional Seven of Cups. So there's this very strong feeling here that there's a truth to be told, but the person doesn't really understand the journey. Very interesting, especially in light of, as I said, a couple of things that have happened in the last few days. Queen of Wands is here. So to me, this is the energy you're taking on at the moment. It could be the other person. They could be a Leo, Sag or Aries, or definitely be quite hot and passionate and be really, you know, very attractive at the moment because they're standing in their power. So I love this card. Look how hot and fiery it is. So this could be the other person, or it could be how you're feeling at the moment. I feel like the fight's in them here because of this Seven of Wands energy. So the way this feels here, it's like you feel a bit fighty and pushy against this energy rather than being able to accept it. So it might be just how you're responding to things here. Okay, then we have the card of the Devil. Quite a few major arcanas here today too, people. So the Devil is a card that talks about obsession, lust, ego. It also talks about addictions, codependency. I feel like for some people out there, this journey has been one of understanding the journey of codependency and how to heal from codependency. That's what it feels like. My voice is really croaky this morning. I'm sorry. It's always croaky in the mornings. Okay, and then we have the Knight of Cups. So definitely a love offer coming in here. Definitely a love offer. This could be you offering back though, because it looks like somebody's offering you stability, and for some unknown reason you're perhaps fighting it or not understanding the offer, but you're offering back here, so maybe you've understood the journey. Now I don't know whether you're the wake twin or the sleeping twin, and maybe not understanding, but there's definitely a feeling here of reciprocation after a period of understanding the journey of codependency. So you can see her looking at this devil. It's like she's really fought against it and understands it now. So if you've been having, if you've had problems with your relationship because there's been some sort of addiction, codependency, whatever, it's like you're not trusting this person now because you're feeling that they're coming from this place that isn't real or right. But you do accept here. So maybe you're seeing a change. Maybe this person's been able to cast off this. It could be you're looking at them because you're lusting too. So you could be lusting after this person, but definitely an offer coming in here. Interesting reading. I'll pull you an oracle card. Okay, you guys will let me know what's going on here. Somebody's journey, somebody's wishes coming true. Definitely something coming in for somebody. Oh, there, that's the one that wants to come out. Okay, that's the card of discipline, and it talks about training, consistency, and practice. So let's just find the meaning in the book of number 34. Okay, discipline. It says you have the ability to create a program of change and stick to it, and after a period of time it will transform from painful to pleasurable. The freedom and strength it affords you far outweigh the pain you experience in the short term. So that talks about just pushing through things. It talks about laying down a plan to create structure and stick to commitments. You must clear doubt, and into the space its absence creates poor action. Absence creates poor action. So somehow or another, the oracle card is saying that you sort of just have to push through things, because even though it doesn't seem like it's beneficial in the short term, in the long term it will yield results. And I think that's a lovely reading for today. Thanks everyone.